What's up everybody, I'm Tessely, and in today's video I'm showing you 10 things that I regret buying, but most importantly the reason behind my regret. So if you want to learn from my mistakes, just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing that I regret buying is the Louboutin Socate heels. And I remember when I bought these, I went with my friend and we bought them together. They look so sexy on the feet, don't get me wrong, but they are so unpractical. So the reason behind this regret is the unpracticality of these shoes. They look, so elegant, and they give you, like, once you put them on, they give you a kind of confidence like I can't explain. However, I can only walk in them for like 15 minutes tops, that's it. So for that reason, I never gravitate towards them. At this point, I think I've worn them like twice, which is just not okay, I'm not going to get rid of them because I think they will look very nice and like as a decor in a closet that I'll have one day, but that's not the reason that I bought them. But I just feel like they have a special place in my heart. So that for that reason I'm not going to get rid of them. But it was really a hype and a trend at some point that every fashion girl at least had one pair of Louboutin. So I was like, have to have one, and I love them so much. I have been, even before starting my YouTube channel, I've always like drooled over these shoes because they are such a classic and so beautiful and well made and all of those things. But they just, especially the ones that are 120, I have the 120 ones, so I'm not sure I can speak for the other pairs that are lower, but the 120 ones, just unbearable for me to walk in. And I'm not saying that trendy things you should stay away from them. I'm just saying that when you see that something is trendy or very popular in a specific group, you should really take note of that, maybe put it on a wish list or something, and really see if this really incorporates well into your existing wardrobe, into your lifestyle. If that's the case, then go ahead, buy it and have fun with it. Especially if you have your basics covered, I would say it's very fun to here and there dabble into some trendy pieces. A good example for me was the Dad sandals. This was super trendy, became trendy I would say in 2019-20. And for me, it is a very practical piece in my lifestyle. So I think that if I didn't buy the Chanel ones, which are super trendy. I bought, a more affordable piece from Mango, but I got so much wear out of them that I am 100% sure that if I would have gotten the ones from Chanel, I would have got my money's worth of those as well. So yeah, like I said, just when things are trendy and becoming a hype, and even for classic things, because Louboutin heels, I wouldn't say it has its trendy moments here and there, but it's pretty much a classic. But that doesn't mean that because my style is classic, that every single classic piece will go well into my wardrobe. Alright, my second regret is these Gucci mules that I've bought. And the reason behind this regret is because it was an impulse buy. I recently sold these Gucci loafers on VINTED, and this is a good tip for you guys if you live in Europe and you follow me. Just follow me also on VINTED because I sell a lot of my stuff on there for like a very, very good bargain. So yeah, that's a good tip for you. I used to sell on Depop, but the platform is just not Europe friendly in my opinion, so I switched to VINTED, just so you know. I'll link my page below if you're interested. But yeah, I bought these shoes at the airport, which is just the airport. It is the best place to shop if you already know what you want, if you have your shopping list. You can get a little bit of a discount because if it's tax-free. But if you're just going to go and browse and see what's new, and you don't do that. You know, you will fall into the trap that you find something cute and you can't return it, because at least not here, because it's the luxury shops in the airport here in the Netherlands. They are different from the ones usually in Amsterdam, so you can't really return the stuff that you buy at the airport, at least to my knowledge. Maybe that's changed, but so you buy it and that's it, and there is no way back, I feel like. So I bought these. I have worn them, but I just feel like they don't incorporate well into my wardrobe. The color, it was this pink color that didn't really go with my style. There was two huge kittens on the, which super cute and everything, but I'm not just a kitten person, and so I really don't understand why I bought these in the first place. And they were so expensive, you guys. Like, these loafers were, I think, around, at that time, around 700, more over 700 euros for a loafer. Now, I don't have any problem with spending and splurging and all of that for something that I'm going to get my money's worth and get a lot of wear out of it, but this was not the case. This particular piece, so I sold it on Vinted for like a very low price. So the person that profited from that, you know, good on her, and I hope that she gets a lot of wear out of it, because it is a beautiful made piece, but just aesthetically it didn't go with my style. So stay away from impulse buys. I promise you, you can save a lot of money in that way. If you find something that you like and you find cute, take a picture of it, put it on a list, and then think about it for at least 24 hours. My rule is a month, and if in a month I still feel the same way, then I'll go ahead and maybe buy it. That's not a guarantee either, but just those impulse buys, especially those high priced items, that's a no-go for me. All right, another thing that I regret buying is a bunch of different shapewear. And I had a period that I was really into shapewear. I still believe in shapewear. I believe that shapewear is just another form of undergarment. Some people don't believe in shapewear. I don't know what that problem is about, but I really love shapewear. But there came a point that I was like trying different brands and just buying a lot of different styles of shapewear as well, that in reality just I didn't get my wear out of them. I bought the whole bodysuit ones. I bought the shorts that came all the way up to your bra, the ones that were high-waisted, the ones that were a little bit lower. So all different kinds of variations of shapewear. And at the end, I just maybe only 2 types of shapewear that I had. Those were the ones that I grabbed all the freaking time. So all the other ones just stayed there for that special occasion when you're wearing a bodycon dress and you want, you know, to that snatch, but doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really apply that often. So I would say stay away from buying stuff just because it's handy to have, because in reality, you know, it won't be that practical. You won't really get the wear out of it. For example, in this case for shapewear, if you just have 2 different styles that you love, that are comfortable, that give you that snatch, that's it. That's all you need. All right, I also had this blazer craze because there was a time that I had so many different blazers in my collection. Now, granted, I do love blazers. I get a lot of wear out of the blazers that I really like. So I was like, you know, when I was like looking into a shop or even shopping online, I was like, I know I love blazers, so I'm just going to add it to my cart, right? Because that's a silhouette that I know goes with my style, and that's it. But at the end, when I look back, I was feeling that meh kind of feeling when looking at a couple of blazers that I had, because not all blazers are created equal, and there are so many different types of variations on the blazer as well. and not all of them agree with my body shape. So even if it comes to a particular silhouette that you love and your body agrees with, you still have to pay attention to the details and not just buy something because you love it. Like this also counts for white t-shirts. I have so many white t-shirts, but in reality there are 2 or 3 different ones that I have that I reach for all the time. White shirts is the same thing. So that's also another thing. If you love a particular piece from a particular brand, just stick to that. There is nothing wrong with rebuying. You know, if you have a piece that you want a fresh set, there's nothing wrong with rebuying the same thing. If you know that that's what you like, just go ahead, rebuy it and wear it again for another 5 years. That's just totally fine. All right, the Louis Vuitton Speedy. And this is not really a big regret, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a little bit of a regret because it's another piece that I don't wear that often. And the reason behind this one is there was a period, I think I would say a 2 to 3 month period of time, that I bought a lot of luxury handbags. I don't know what it is, but I just bought my first one. And then there came something in me that I was like, I want this one, I want this one. So the reason behind buying the Speedy bag is that I bought too much too fast. And this is just a life lesson in general with everything, not just with fashion. Just take your time, really think about it. Think about if you really, really like it, how you will incorporate it into your lifestyle, 30 different ways at least. And if that's the case, then go ahead, splurge, do your, live your best life. But if you're buying too much too quickly, you don't really have the time to really think about it. So that's what I will tell my younger self. Just take it slow. You have so many more years to buy all the handbags that you want, so you don't have to buy so many handbags at the same time. And going into that same mindset, my other regret is the Givenchy Antigona, because this was in the same kind of period. But the reason behind this one was that it was a bargain. I got this handbag for 40, I think it was 40% off. Now on a Givenchy Antigona was at that time pretty trendy. It was a very trendy bag, so I was like, this is a bargain, will not come again, and I snatched it up. It is a beautiful handbag, don't get me wrong. I love the color, but again, it's not practical for me. My style is just, I love mini handbags. I love those little wallet on a chain handbags, and that's just what I gravitate towards all the time. So the lesson here is don't buy something because it's a bargain. There are so many sales, and sales are just that call to action to get you to buy more stuff that you didn't really need, or that you even don't really like, or that you don't really think through. So even if something is on sale, just think about it again, sleep on it, and then see if if it ticks all your boxes, then go ahead and buy it. All right, jeans that are too tight. And I've had some jeans that I've bought, or pants also in general, that are just not my size, and at the end of the day, they will end up in the decluttering pile, because it is just too much effort to get up. If you have the hips and the bum like I do, you know the drill, you'll be sweating before the jeans is like halfway up. So the reason behind this regret is that I was buying stuff for my future self. I was like, I am on this route to lose a few pounds anyways, so in 3 months time this will fit me. And I was thinking like, I will never come across this pair of jeans again. I can't send it back. I can't get a refund, or all of those alternatives that I could have done instead of just keeping it and not wearing it. I was like convincing myself that no, I'll lose a couple of pounds and then I'll be able to fit in it. I don't know what this rationale is, but I have ditched this mentality, and now I just buy something that's my size. If that size does not fit right, I'll send it back, get a size higher up, or even sometimes when I send it back, I don't even bother to order it in a size up anyways, or again. And then that's it. The next few months, I will come across another pair that I like, and then maybe that will fit better. I don't know. So I feel like sometimes I was keeping the stuff that I bought because I was like scared that I would not come across another piece like that in the future. This is just, it's such a stupid mentality, right? So I've ditched this mentality, and now only if the fit is right, or if I know that I can get this tailored and the tailoring will make it fit perfectly, then I'll keep it. Otherwise, it's going back. All right, another regret ish that I have is buying these boots, and don't get me wrong, the fit is nice. The only thing that's wrong with these boots is that they have a round toe. And for me, it should have been a deal breaker when I got it. But because I was on a hunt to find a white pair of, knee-high boots like this, I have ordered so many different ones, and none of them fit me right around my calf because they were too tight or whatever. And this one fit nicely, the leather was nice, the price was right. So I was just fatigued. I was like, this is it, this one fits kind of okay-ish, so I'll just keep this one. And this is just another mistake, and it ends up me regretting that I kept this pair, because every time that I look at photos of me wearing these boots, I'm like, oh my god, those round toe heels is just not me. It's just not my style, not my vibe at all. So selling these on Vinted. So if you are in that round toe family or a fanatic, then you can snatch these up. I promise you they will be at such a good price. I didn't get a lot of wear out of them. They are very comfortable, but it's just that round toe that all the time I'm like, it's just not hitting right. I'm more of that pointy toe kind of girl. It's nothing wrong with round toes. It's just, for me, it's not my style. All right, another thing that I have been regretting is buying a lot of statement jewelry from high fashion or high street fashion stores or fast fashion. And I don't know why I do this, because my skin is very, very sensitive, so it doesn't go with those kinds of materials. Those kinds of jewelry, they have nickel. I think it's nickel, but it doesn't, it gives me very big rash here around. If I'm wearing earrings, give me a big rash here on my neck. And if I'm wearing like statement necklaces, my whole neck and my chest will be like super red in like 2 hours. That's it. So I can't really, the only thing that I can wear that's like statement like that is rings, and that will be fine. And bracelets as well. But necklaces and earrings, just a no-go for me. So I would say that even if you want that style, if you want that vibe, maybe invest. I know that custom jewelry are not the best, so from designer places are not the best quality either, and I'm not even sure what kind of materials they use. But go for, I wouldn't say fine jewelry, because that's like very expensive. If you have that kind of cash, go for it. But maybe look at more of contemporary kind of designers or local designers that use like real gold and things like that, that are of course they are going to be more expensive than your regular Zara earrings, but it's going to be more durable. And if you have that same problem as I have, that you can't wear those kind of materials, it will also be better for your health, right? That's another thing that I have regret it. Like in the moment I feel like so beautiful and it's like giving and everything, and then 2 hours later I'm like scratching and like peeling my skin off pretty much. So I just stopped doing that. And the last category that I regret buying and that I don't buy anymore is dresses for a specific occasion. So the moment that I look at something and I say in my head, oh, this will look cute for X kind of event, that's a no-go for me. Because even though that you can have a dress that will look cute for a specific event, it should be something that I can wear for other events as well. So I just don't buy stuff anymore that I'm just going to wear for one occasion. So sequin dresses, dresses that have very loud prints or that are just too much of a statement, I just stay away from those because I know that I won't be able to rewear them a lot of times. For me, that's just a waste. So an alternative to this is to rent something. And if you have a specific event that you have to go to, like say a wedding or like a ballroom dance, I don't know if people do those anymore, but those kinds of things that you have to wear like a super, very beautiful dress for those things. Those are not the dresses that you'll have just laying in your closet. And I understand that you want to look cute, so look at renting something, maybe borrowing from someone that you know, or maybe going on the resale market and look if you can find something there. One thing that I did is, for example, I had this wedding that I had to go to. They had a specific dress code with a color, and I was like, let me get something like a beautiful dress in silk, because I know that silk is such a versatile material that you can dress up and dress down like this. So a beautiful silk dress you can wear to a wedding, especially if you have a silk dress that has a beautiful like detail in the back, like a crisscross detail, for example, with a nice slit. You can dress it up with your heels, cute little handbag, do your hair and makeup nice. That's it. You will be the best, most beautiful wedding guest ever. Or to wear it for a more casual occasion, switch the heels to your sneakers, put a sweater over it so you can. That's the best advice, because look for pieces like that. I would rather invest in like a beautiful silk dress that's, I don't know what, $200-300 or euros, that I will get so much wear out of that I can wear for years to come, than just buying one specific dress for one specific event that I will wear maybe twice. So when I do the math, it just does not make sense to me. So that's why I just don't buy dresses or just clothing in general for just one occasion. Alright you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, that you got some tips. I'm really trying to focus more on, just giving you guys these type of tips and tricks and how to just be more aware and more mindful about what you buy, what you wear, and things like that. I'm trying to be that way as well. So I'm just trying to give you the things that I learned from my experiences that I have to bring that to you guys. So I really hope that you appreciate that, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up. I would really love that. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? You have sticked all the way through the end of this video, so just hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.